Okay, I thought I'd do a little video here today. I haven't done a video in quite a while. Working on the back side of this fence. So the neighbor doesn't really take care of this side of the fence very much, even though it kind of serves as a privacy barrier for his side. So decided to take down a few planks and come over and just restain this side of the fence. Probably hasn't been restained in probably 20 years. So got about half of it done over the past couple weekends, and you can kind of see the difference between kind of the new stuff right here and kind of the old stuff. It's right in here. So the old stuff is looks pretty murky, and the new stuff looks kind of nice and new and shiny. So there's basically 3 or 4 things I did to kind of get this side of the fence in better shape. And the first thing I did was I sanded down the planks, and so you can see these things are all, they're not very good looking. So basically took a sander with an 80 grit pad and sanded it down. Yeah, I could have used water, but didn't feel like using a pressure washer. It seemed like a waste of many gallons of water, so I just did that way. It seemed to work out pretty good. And once I did that, I stained it with a nice stain from Home Depot. And then when I got that done, I brushed off the bottom of the footers right here, and I used a kind of a paint to make sure that the footers don't get wet and the base of the posts don't get eaten up by bugs. I'll show you what that is in a minute. You can see I did that on this post as well, and this post as well. Down here, I had to dig that one down a little bit. I'm not sure why people are putting their posts 6 or 8 inches under the dirt, but they did. So I had to dig it out a little bit and did it for this one right here. So if you're wondering what that black substance is called, this is a Wood Life Creo Coat, and it's basically for preservation against moisture, termites, beetles, and anything else that's going to eat up your wood, and also resist mold and mildew. And for the walkway right here, I also painted the joist for the walkway as well with that creosote, just to make sure that that lasts a little bit longer. And the tools of the trade are drill to take off the posts, of course the battery for the drill, got your 1.25" screws for the slats to put them back on, a hand brush to brush off the bottom of the posts so they're clean. Don't forget your protective gear. The Olympic water guard. The color I used was woodland cedar. If you get the plastic jugs like this, make sure you shake it up and stir it up really good, or you're going to end up with a lot of color on the bottom, as I did. Usually I go with the can for anything like this. Right here, this is the Wood Life Creo Coat that I mentioned. And this stuff, I guess it works pretty good, but it really stinks. So you need a while for that to cure and for the odor to go away. And last but not least, the final tools of the trade here are the Ryobi sander, the 80 grit pads, and of course, more safety gear as well.